And welcome to the Spain Gibraltar channel. Today I just wanted to point out a little bit on the map, some locations around Spain and where I live, and when I make the videos on the Spain Gibraltar channel, just exactly like where that's located in Europe. Here, this is actually a very old book. It's an old atlas published in 1981. And so I found this at it was at a plant store, and it was like €1 for this huge book, and I absolutely love it. The first part of the book, we come to the European map, and if you know a little bit about geography, of course, we've got Iceland up here, the British Isles here, Ireland, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, Poland. This map, of course, was printed prior to Ukraine being an independent country, so Ukraine would be here, and at the time, this was still known as USSR. Now, come down to the south of Europe, we've got Turkey, Bulgaria. Once again, a country that no longer exists, Yugoslavia, right? Now, these are many different independent nations here. Italy, of course, most people know that. And then we get over here to Spain and Portugal. There's plenty of other countries in Europe that I didn't mention. I just mentioned a couple to point out some simple geography. Let's zoom into Spain here. So Spain sits just north of the African coast. We have the Mediterranean Sea right here, all of this area, and the Strait of Gibraltar connects it to the Atlantic Ocean. Now, the other interesting thing is the Mediterranean Sea then connects down here to Africa, over here down toward Egypt, where the Suez Canal is, and the Suez Canal connects Asia to Europe and further to the Americas. This is one of the busiest shipping lanes in the entire world. And this is the Strait of Gibraltar. You can see Gibraltar here. Let's pull up the map of Spain. So I just think this book is so cool, and I love this old map of Spain and the old map of Europe. I think it really gives us some context into the history of Europe and into the history of Spain. So for context on the Spanish map, Barcelona is up here, Ibiza is here. It's located on one of the Balearic Islands. These islands belong to Spain. Madrid is basically right in the center of the country. And then you come south to Andalusia, which is the region that I live in. To the north, we've got Galicia, the País Vasco, and then the Pyrenees Mountains with a little tiny country called Andorra. Down here to the south, the major city is Malaga. Another major city would be Cordoba, and then another major city would be Sevilla. Sevilla, in the 15 and 1600s, was actually the richest city in the world. As we all know, there was the Spanish conquest in Central and South America, where loads of gold were taken and brought over to Spain. And this is a major river right here. The gold ran up to Sevilla, which became one of the most wealthy cities in Europe and in the world at the time. Now, some point in the future, I will get more into the history of Gibraltar itself, because as you can see, of course, this is Spain, and down here is Gibraltar, a British overseas territory. So this part right here actually belongs to Great Britain and to England. The Strait of Gibraltar, one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. Thousands of ships pass through here each year. I do have some videos on the ships that kind of pass through here. I've got a video of one of the ships that sank right over here. But for context, this is where I make most of my videos. And when I'm talking on my channel, it's relatively La Linea and Gibraltar. It's this area right here. And most days, we can see right across the water to the African continent. So basically, when I'm making my videos, it's in regards to the history and the culture and what to do for travel as far as traveling goes down into these areas. I'm a big map person. I love maps. I love looking at maps. I've always loved European history, and I've always loved Spain. And so that's my book. It's not new, but it's got a cool map of Spain. And, you know, like I said, I just kind of, for context, to show where Spain and Gibraltar, where the Spain-Gibraltar channel is located, is here. And it's called the Spain-Gibraltar channel because I create content and videos around travel, culture, and history to Spain and to Gibraltar, because Gibraltar, technically a Commonwealth and overseas territory of Great Britain, but it is not a part of Spain as a whole, and that's why the channel is called the Spain-Gibraltar channel. Thanks for joining the Spain-Gibraltar channel, and look forward to some more cool videos around Spain and kind of the maps, the climate, all that kind of stuff. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments below. Thanks so much.